Hello and welcome everyone to Walking the Candy Aisle. My name is Jeff, and today I have a treat for you. I'm kicking off a whole slew of reviews of British candy and chocolates, and I am very excited about it. So there's going to be lots and lots of fun stuff coming up. Mostly it's candy and chocolate that I have never had, being a Canadian, lived in the States for a long time, but not overly experienced with British chocolate. It's interesting that we get some of it here in Canada, where I currently live, but not not everything. That's for sure. Companies like Cadbury are really prevalent in Canada, but they just don't release the same stuff. Interestingly, I'm not sure exactly what the reasoning behind that is. Something that I guess they just know won't play in the more Western markets. This is the double decker though. This has been around since the late 70s. It is milk chocolate with soft, chewy nougat top and crunchy cereal bottom. Double decker, of course, like the double decker buses, which they have all over England. And they have some here in Canada. Sometimes you'll see them for like tourist things, but not generally for like all-purpose travel. Cadbury's a good company though. I like their chocolate a lot. If you have watched my reviews before, I don't know what else to say about the packaging. Yeah, it's fine. You know, nothing super special about it. Yeah. So double decker, like the bus, obviously it's sort of divided into two layers. The top layer is like a whipped chocolate, a whipped nougat, and then the bottom layer is crunchy cereal. It's actually Krispies, like Rice Krispies. So let's break into this and have a look at it. Oh, I'm so excited! I got all this chocolate and candy that I have never tried before. Double decker. Whatever. It's coming apart a little bit. This was in transit from the UK to Canada, so I'm not going to stress on any of these things being a little bit messed up. But there's the bar. Some nice, pleasing waves on top. Yeah, it feels kind of soft, but that's good. That's a good thick bar, right? Like that's about the size of, I don't know, like a Snickers bar or something. Whipped nougat. That makes me think like Three Musketeers style. Let's give this a try and see how it tastes. It certainly smells good. Whoa. Little casualties as I'm biting. Very interesting. You see that? That's unexpected. What does it say here? Crunchy cereal. Nowhere in it does it mention caramel. I don't know if that is actually caramel. Okay, so if you look, you can see it really is two distinct layers. There's the whipped nougat, and then there's the Krispies and milk chocolate down at the bottom. Krispies are smaller than you'd see in like American, Rice Krispies or like say a Nestle Crunch bar, but they're good. What do they remind me of? Like the same sort of size as like the Krispies you'd see in like 100 grand bar, maybe. The nougat though, fascinating. I was imagining Three Musketeers. This is nowhere like that. This is whipped, but it's thick. It's like it's just a heavy nougat. I wouldn't know it was whipped unless they said it. But I mean, I guess you can kind of see it, right? But it acts almost like it's not a caramel, but it acts like a caramel. I'm gonna have another little bite here just to make sure it is that nougat, in fact. Yeah. There's nothing else in here. It's the nougat that is so heavy. It mixing with the Krispies is a little strange because you've got this super light layer on the bottom and this a little more dense and a little more chewy layer on the top. And in my estimation, they don't blend as well as I would like. They're both pretty good. Don't get me wrong, but I think that in terms of like one whole cohesive thing, it's a little off. I think this could be a better. Wow, look at that. See? I mean, that has some serious caramel qualities to it. And this is just shedding chocolate. That's a crazy pull to it, right? It's not even really tacky. It's just super thick. It's like it's like silly putty or something. That's kind of crazy. I don't think I've ever had a nougat like this before. I don't mind it. If this was like a full bar of that, or like mix that with something heavy like peanuts. Like if this was in a Snickers bar, I'd say, yeah, that's designed to like really satisfy my hunger, you know? In this case, I find it a little off-putting, especially mixed with Krispies. If you were mixing this with almonds or something, peanuts, that'd probably work. Actually, and you know what? I think I read that originally the Double Decker did have nuts, or no, it had raisins in the bottom. No, but what was it? There's a nut version of this bar, which I obviously do not have. I think it's called Double Decker Nuts. So I'd like to try that one day. Maybe that one would be better than this. This is okay. Both elements on their own are totally fine, but like I said, as a cohesive unit, I'm going to say it's not something I would seek out too often, you know, if it were readily available to me here. So, Cadbury's Double Decker, interesting, definitely different, but probably not for me. And I think one you could probably skip over for better fare out there. Walking the Candy Aisle is going to rate Cadbury's Double Decker a 3 out of 5. If you want more reviews, including lots more British candy, stay tuned to this YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Click on the links right here on the page. And thanks for joining. I hope to see you guys next time. Later.